welcome back to my channel where every day is Halloween. Today on the show we're going to do something a little bit different. I usually post doll clothing tutorials, but I thought it might be fun to do one with you in the flesh. Well, half in the flesh, because you'll only be seeing the top half of me. Not that I don't have legs, I do, you just can't see them. But I promise you, I'm not a legless robot being controlled by the government. Okay, let's introduce today's guests. Ta-da! These are the Halloween twins, Bonnie and Betsy. Aren't they gorgeous? Amazing! They have quite a bit of detail on their faces, so let's zoom in and get a closer look. These fake Blythe dolls were purchased from AliExpress and customised by myself. I painted their faces in a Day of the Dead style and decorated it with lots of typical Halloween icons. The same design is painted on each doll, but the colours have been inverted. Blythe dolls also have pull strings at the back of their heads, which when pulled change their eyes. Their eyes can look 4 different ways, 1 left, 1 right and 2 straight ahead. To keep with the Halloween theme, I also customised the pull strings and eye chips. I didn't really have any Halloween beads for the pull strings, but I made it work. Now that everyone has met our guests, let's address the elephant in the room. Why are they wearing Christmas dresses? Well, boys and girls, that's what we're doing today, making them Halloween dresses. This is the inspiration I'm using for the design. I think an orange dress will really complement the doll's purple and green hair. And I also love the little Halloween icons printed on the fabric. Normally, I'd sketch the design out by hand, but today I want to be professional, so I'm going to use Illustrator.
2 hours later.
After all that time, I only managed to draw 3 lines and change the colour of 2. Let's just do it on paper. Okay, so the dress we want has a square neckline and it's got short sleeves, so we'll pop them in. I also want the dress to have a bit of a flared skirt, so we'll put that in as well. And we've got a corset-like front, so we'll draw that in, and then we'll put in the laces. Now, as for the pattern, I wanted to have some little spidries on it, so we'll put them in. And we'll do some little purple lollies. And some little green witches' hats. And we want the base colour to be orange. Okay. Alright, we've got our design and now let's choose a pattern from the pattern book. I've got heaps of patterns in here and they should all be interchangeable, so hopefully we can find something that's suitable. Okay, I found a flared skirt pattern, but the top of it has a V-neck and no sleeves. And then I found another pattern that does have sleeves and a square neckline, but does not have a flared skirt. Now, because my patterns are all interchangeable, we're able to do this, and now we have our pattern. Whew, okay, we've got the design, we've got the pattern, let's get our fabric. Oh. Nope, wrong box. Ah! Oh, use your muscles. Here we go, the fabric. Alright, so we've got, we've got the reds over here. We've got patterns and florals. We've got beige. Oh, how offensive. Oh! Alright, we've got rainbow bright. Oh, here we go. Halloween fabrics. Okay, so let's put it back at the front. Oh! Yet more Halloween fabrics. Okay. It looks like we also have a phone to 1985. Hello?
Okay, here we've got all our Halloween fabric. As you can see, there's quite a lot. Okay, so we'll just go through it one by one and see what we can find. Okay, so bats to grey. Ooh, that's nice. Put that aside. Not really what I wanted. Ooh, it's orange. Black and white. No. Pumpkins. Not bright enough. We've got... Oh, didn't we already have bats? Okay, what's up? Skulls. No. Green spiders. No. Black and white. No. Pumpkins. Ooh, this looks really nice. Okay, we'll put this aside. Green cats and bats. No. We've got purple bats and spider webs. Ooh, that looks interesting. Put that aside. Wrong colours. Too spooky. Ooh, this one looks really good. Definitely put that aside. Okay, we've got rainbow bats, more bats, and candy skulls. Okay, these are in my... Ooh! Are these the same pattern? No, a little bit different. Okay. We won't have grey. And these are our oranges that we've got. Really too dark. That would probably be in the wrong colours. If that was an orange, I reckon that would look pretty good. Okay. Okay, I think we're left with this one. However, the pattern isn't really as cute as I'd want it to be. And the orange is quite dark. So I don't really think it'd go with our bright and colourful Halloween dolls. Let me have another look through my fabric boxes and see what I can come up with. After an hour of searching through my boxes, I found this other orange fabric. As you can see, it's a lot brighter than the original Halloween fabric that we had. The only thing is, this one doesn't have any Halloween icons. So I think we're going to have to fabric paint this ourselves.
No! God, please, no! No!
These are the fabric paints that I found in my collection. I also have these two Joe Sonia paints, but they're just acrylic, so we're going to mix them with a textile medium to make them suitable for fabrics. Once the pattern has been traced onto the fabric, I'm going to roughly cut it out. Now that we've got the pieces cut out, we need to prepare them for fabric painting. I like to use a corkboard because it's a firm surface. I cover it with greaseproof paper. Just in case some of the paint leaks through the fabric, it won't stain the board. Now we just pin our fabric to the board and we're ready to paint. When fabric painting, remember to give a 5mm seam allowance so that we've got enough room to sew the dress up.
2 years later.
Whew, that took a hot minute, but I finally fabric painted the fabric. I might have done a little bit too good a job on this because last night as I was walking past it, the spiders actually scared me a little bit. I'll give you a closer look. It should be dry now, so I think we'll cut it out. Okay, now that the dress is cut out, any normal person would start sewing, but because I live in Australia, I have to check for spiders first. And snakes. And because I have a sixth sense, ghosts. Oi, little girl ghost in the hallway, are you there? No, we're good. Okay, we can start. Now I'm going to run through this really quickly, but if you want a more in-depth explanation on how I piece the dress together and sew it, there's an extended tutorial on my channel. Okay, first I have pinned the neck facing to the neck hole and I'm going to stitch around it. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to flip over the facing and top stitch on the good side. Next, we're going to hem the sleeves. Next, fold it in half and sew up your side seams. Okay, you should have something like this. Now we just need to clip the curves on the side and flip it the right side out. Okay, now that the bodice is done, we're going to work on the skirt. First we want to make a running stitch all across the waistband. I usually use a 3 or 4 stitch so it's easy to gather later. Then we want to fold it over and pin the middle seam. And then we get our bodice piece and we fold it over and pin the middle seam of that one. And now we put them together, right sides together, matching up the pins. And then we want to match the edges and pin them. Now it should look something like this. So we want to pull the strings on the side of the waistband to make the gathers for the skirt. Now that it's all pinned together, we want to sew along the waistband. Okay, next we want to flip the dress over and hem the back edges. Okay, now our dress is nearly complete. We just need to glue a piece of Velcro on the back to close it and then hem the bottom and then we're done. And here are the dresses, all finished. I had so much fun making this video and I hope you enjoyed watching along. See you next time. Bye!